So, here's the question that a lot of people come across, and I don't think they ever necessarily get, which is, do you know it all? Do you know too much? Is there an assumption that you've studied a subject so much that you just know everything, you can't learn more, you can't get better? One of the big, flaws in anyone is knowing or thinking that you know everything there is to know about a subject. I've studied the world of sleep intensively for the last 10 years. So many different ways of going about it. Most courses are the same. Some have a little flavor of difference, but most of them are exactly the same. So what do you do when you come across someone who says, no reason we got to take your course. We know it all. We've done it all. We learned it all. Not something that you hear too often from people that we work with. Why? Because there's always ways of improving. There's always ways to make things better. There's always ways to improve on things. So look at Tiger Woods in his heyday, right? This guy was the best golfer anyways. He fired his coach, redid his swing, and then went on a roll like nobody ever has before or since in the world of golf. And yes, he was going straight up to the top, and yes, he kind of screwed up his life a little bit, but here he is back and won a tournament this year, which is pretty cool. What did I learn by this? You can always get better. But an athlete like LeBron James, someone who's at the peak in terms of physicality, and he's 34, which is typically an older age for athletes, especially the amount of mileage he has on his body, and yet here he is playing still at a top level. Why? Always striving to be better. And that's my tip for today. Always strive to do more. Always strive to be better. Never assume that you know everything there is to know. Try to learn more. Try to do more. This is a brand new year. It's 2019. They're going to look back at us and how we do things now 30 years from now and probably laugh the same way we laugh at how things were done in dentistry 30 years ago and 30 years before that. You can always get better. Things can always improve. What you've learned so far is not necessarily the best way, and there's always ways to do things better. It's one of the things I love about the business that I'm in. Things are always there to be improved. Things are always there to get better. I, for one, love learning. Love learning from people, love hearing stories, love when people point out flaws, and then we can say, yes, that is something we know more of. One of the things that never ceases to amaze me in this world, the world of sleep apnea, is the amount of legalities involved with it, and the amount that people who try to get involved or dip their toe in the water and sleep don't know when it comes to the legalities. These legalities are always changing. If you took a course 10 years ago and you think you know it, can guarantee it's changed. If you took a course last year, it's probably changed. So today's tip, always strive to do more, learn more. Things are changing. Change with the times. I guarantee it'll end up working out well for you if you stay on top of the ball game. Avi Weisfogel, today's Happiest Dentist Tip.